Welcome back. My next guest has been on my show now several times with me. I'm excited about bringing her on.
I think it's more than a half a dozen.
It's at least now. And I have with me Solar Sandy. Welcome back to the show. Tell everybody, you are so passionate about what you do.
I am.
And I want you to kind of tell everybody you've been having a lot of success since you've been coming on my show, and talk about some of the things that have been going on.
Hi, I am Carol. Thank you for having me back. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. And I'm so passionate about what I do. I love to help people save money on a bill that they're already spending money on. And I have a program that works for just about everybody, because you're not buying panels, you're getting the power the panels produce at a lower price than the electric company is currently selling it to you for. So yeah, I love to help people put more of their hard-earned money back in their pocket, and that's what my goal is, and that's what I do for every one of my prospective consumers.
The last time you were on, we were talking about the urgency of why do it now and not wait.
There's two reasons, Carol. And number one, we've just had the hottest summer that we've ever experienced in the history of Arizona. So number one, if you do not want to be paying huge summer bills next year, that's number one. Number two, Christmas electric bills are very high. In January, you're going to get another electric bill. But the number one reason that I'm on today, and I'm going to be on as many times as I can before the end of the year and in early next year, is APS is in the process of changing the solar benefits. So that means that the credits and all the rest of it that are in place for solar today, they are trying to take that from us in APS. And so, like everything else, big business is kind of the ruler of this, and they're not there to help the little person, you, me, or any of my prospective consumers save money. Their bill's going to go up, and next year it's no different, and then the year after that it's no different. So I want to get out to see as many people as I can now, before this changes, before the ruling changes that they can't have solar as beneficial as it is now.
So APS was really something that's going to be changing, though you can help people with the SRP as well.
Yes.
I want to get that out for everybody to understand that. But there is an urgency right now. We have this offer, and there's something special that you're doing that we want to talk about. And yes, it is $200 here. It says it's right here on my paperwork. Mm-hmm. We had talked about that before you came on. Mm-hmm. That you're doing something special, and we want people to understand. This is something else you need to understand too. This is no cost solar to you. There's nothing out of your pocket. And so we really didn't talk about that too much. So I want to make sure that people understand there's nothing out of your pocket to do this. And because that you want people to all get into this, which we talked a little bit about why they don't do it. We'll talk about that in a minute. But that you've got a great incentive that they're going to get. Go ahead.
Yes, it's a $200 solar saving incentive. If you call in today and set a solar saving proposal consultation with me today, you're going to get it. If your house qualifies, the way that your house qualifies is you're paying an electric bill at APS. You have a roof that qualifies, and there's no trees encumbering it, and you have credit to that passes. Then you're going to get a $200 solar saving incentive for calling in today for your solar saving consultation.
Right.
That's good till December 31st. And the reason we want to get your consultation done so that we can get your solar saving proposal in the works, get you installed and get you up and running before APS takes the major benefits away from us.
So our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She does work with people valley-wide, and right now all she wants to do is have you call in so she can connect with you. You will, if you do this with her and you get approved for everything, at least she'll know over the phone, at least to talk to you. You get this $200 incentive. But it lasts only till the end of the
December
year.
31st.
So our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You've also got the 5 myths of solar and how to save. This is no cost solar to you.
Right.
So it's no cost to you whatsoever. and you're still going to get the $200 to work use.
So let me explain. We pay for everything. We're going to put the panels up on your roof. There's no cost for the installation. We're going to maintain them. We're going to monitor them. We're going to insure them. So literally there's no money coming out of your pocket. All we're doing is you're going to receive the power the panels produce, and you'll be paying a lower per kilowatt rate than you're currently paying to your electric company. So again, it's the benefit is that you're going to be putting more of your hard money back in your pocket, and it didn't cost you anything to save money on a bill you're already spending money on.
Now, she does free consultations. You can call her direct. The number is 623-313-0049. You can also check her out on her website. It's asksolarsandy.com. And the last few times that you've been on, like last time, you said, Carol, a lot of people are calling me. They're going up online. And online they can do what?
They can subscribe, and then there's a form where they can actually get the form and start putting in their kilowatts. So that's how I figure out how much power they need, is how many kilowatts have they used in the last 12 months, how much money have did those kilowatts cost them, and it doesn't matter how much or how little power that they've used in the last 12 months, I can save them money. I usually explain it this way. If you're driving down the street and Fry's has gas for, just bear with me guys, 17 cents, and that's what we're paying approximately in APS with all the fees, taxes, and surcharges. That's what the true per kilowatt rate is. Then across the street, Costco has gas for 12.5 cents. That's what I'm able to give you your per kilowatts for. So we know that if it's a cent cheaper for gas, we're going to go to the gas station where the gas is cheaper, because those gallons add up. It's the same thing with kilowatts. So I want to give you the same kilowatts that you're using, maybe a smidge more, but it's going to be far, far less expensive than what the electric company. And every year, May 1st, whether it's an SRP or APS, but right now I'm telling you there's a real push on for APS, because once they change these rules, it's going to be very difficult to get solar in APS, just like it is in SRP. There's a way around it, but it's not that easy.
So what we want is everyone to call in, get this 5 myths of solar and how to save with no cost solar to you. She does free consultations. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You're going to get that $200 incentive that's done by the end of this year, so you got to call in on that. There is obviously a little bit of a sense of urgency for those APS people. Obviously, she can help people who doesn't want to save money, especially on something that you're already paying, and it's no cost solar. So all she wants to do is talk to you, find out how she can help you. And you said usually you can cut their bill pretty much in half at least.
Their highest bill I can cut in half and then some. Minimum that I'm going to be able to help people save is about 30%. And then as the rates go up every year, I'm actually saving you more money every single year as the rates go up. I talk about some of the consumers that I've met, some of them that have called in from your show, and just some of them that I've encountered. People's health plans have gone up here considerably, their insurance plans. So everybody is looking for ways to cut their bills and their budgets. I have a way to help them save money on a bill, their electricity bill, that they're spending money on. There's an older couple that I just saw this past week. They wouldn't have been able to stay in their home if they had continued to have this huge electric bill that they had from this past summer. So I was able to cut their highest bill in half and then some, and now they're comfortable. They know that they're going to be able to stay in their home.
And I bet you they were thrilled.
They are.
So again, she does these free consultations. This is no cost solar to you. Get the information. Find out now how she can help you. The number here to call is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We've got the 5 myths of solar and how to save with no cost solar today that she wants to give everyone. Most people seem to want to go on the website, which is asksolarsandy.com. Go up there, she's going to get in touch with you as well from the website, and everybody that's going to work with you, if they get approved, if you get qualified, you get $200 to use for whatever you want.
Their electric bill, they can use it for Christmas shopping. If they qualify, once upon qualification, they'll get a $200 solar saving incentive, and that's good through December 31st.
Again, that number to call her is 623-313-0049. It's AskSolarSandy.com. This is no cost solar to you. Give us a call here. Get connected with her at 602-277-5369. So welcome back. We're talking with Solar Sandy, and there is some urgency to this. So listen up, everyone. Please explain again to everybody how come it's no cost.
No cost. We are paying for the panels. We are paying for the installation. We pay for the maintenance. We pay for the monitoring. And we insure it. So we warranty the roof. So you're getting all the equipment at no cost, and you're getting the power at a lower per kilowatt rate. So a lot of people are still under the conception that they're buying panels. No, I'm not going to sell you panels. I'm going to give you the panels, and the benefit of those panels is a lower cost for the power. So that's why we call it no cost solar, because the old way was a lot of people back in the day bought their panels, and it took a lot of time for it to make sense financially. Now, when I let you know that you're paying this for your power, and now I can lower it to this, just like the gas analogy, 17 cents, and I can bring your power down to 12.5 cents. That's a big savings, especially if you're using 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 kilowatts a year. That's a lot of savings.
And most of us are, because we've got to use it.
Yes.
24/7, basically.
Yes.
And again, let's talk about, for anyone that didn't hear, about why it's so important now until the end of the year.
It's because APS is changing the ruling for net metering. During the daytime, your panels are making power. At nighttime, your panels are not making power. So there's an additional meter that APS puts on your house with everything for everything to work in conjunction. They are trying to change the ruling and the cost of that, and take a lot of the benefits away from the APS customers, like they did in SRP. So I do not want to see any of my APS prospective consumers get caught in the crossfire, that if they do not get into the APS queue now, that they may not get PTO, permission to operate, the panels turned on and working. We'll get your panels installed, no problem. It's about getting that net meter and that piece turned on in time, because we know APS doesn't want you to go solar. They're losing money with you going solar. So when it gets down to February, March, April, they're going to take their sweet time of turning those panels on. So I don't want to see any of my prospective consumers get caught in that scenario. So we want to get those panels on. We want to get the proposal done, get those panels on, and get those panels up and running, so that come next summer, you're not going to have those huge summer bills. I will guarantee you I can lower your power.
Now, again, our number here, 602-277-5369, toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We want everyone to have the information, which is the 5 myths of solar and how to save without no cost solar. It's no cost to you. You're also going to get the $200 incentive if you qualify, and that's just cash. That's just cash to use, because they want to talk to you. They want to see what they can do for you. So again, call in here, get that at 602-277-5369. She also does free consultations. She works valley-wide. Her number direct is 623-313-0049, and you can check it out at AskSolarSandy.com. And when you go up there, you can also do what?
Subscribe. Yes, subscribe to my website, and there's a form. There's an APS worksheet on there where I get this is helping me get everything that I need to give you your solar saving proposal. I need to see how many kilowatts you used in the last year, so I know how many kilowatts you need to have replaced and how many panels we need to put up there. And I had one lady that just shared with me just a few minutes ago that she doesn't like the aesthetics of solar. And I say this to the people who don't like the aesthetics of solar: you are not going to like the aesthetics of your bill in the next year or two. APS is going to be going up, and they're going to be going up drastically. So I'd rather have panels on my roof than my bill go up substantially. You're not going to be looking at panels on your roof, but you are going to look at that bill every
And I'm
single
sure
month.
the panels have changed quite a bit. The people don't know. That's why this show is so great, because they get to hear things like this and find out. You know what? It may be right or wrong. We don't know. But until you talk to her, that's how you're going to find out.
Right.
And the number to call her direct, it's 623-313-0049, or call here, get the 5 myths of solar and how to save with no cost. This is no cost to you anyway. So find out how you can save today with no cost solar. Give us a call here at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. And remember, you're also going to get that $200 incentive if you qualify.
And people are just really happy to when they finally understand that they're not buying the panels, they're not paying for the installation, they're not paying for the maintenance, they're not paying anything out of their pocket to buy the equipment. I say this: do you ever worry about APS's equipment? No, you won't either with ours. We're going to do everything. We're going to maintain it. We're going to monitor it. We're going to insure it. We do everything to make sure that that's protected. Also, we give a production guarantee that if we promise you that we're making this amount of power every month, if the panel doesn't, or if the panels don't, we pay the difference of your bill. So there's every incentive for the homeowner to have this program, because really, does anybody really know how APS reads your meter? Do you really know how many kilowatts you're using every month? And I said,
No, you don't, but Sandy does.
And you have a guarantee from our company that if it says that we're going to be making X amount of kilowatts up there, we assure you that it will. If it doesn't, we pay the difference of your bill. I had one fellow that called, and I just was out to see them this week, that called in, and had previous experience with our company, and he said they did exactly what you said, and it's reassuring to me that I can tell you that's why I work and do what I do.
And you are hugely passionate about it. You do want to help people save money.
I do.
And guess what, guys? It's that time of the year where we're dishing out money anyway, so come on, let's go ahead and save some.
Yeah, because your January bill from those electricity lights, or from those Christmas lights, you guys, we think our highest bills are behind us until we get our January bill. Take those Christmas lights down January 3rd, people, because that is a big expense that people forget about.
And I forget to turn mine off every day.
Christmas lights and cooking and all the rest of it. So you've just had Christmas and had a wonderful time with your family, and then that electricity bill comes in. I want to help you with that. So give me a call. Let me do a consultation for you, and let's get you starting saving off a bill you're already spending money on.
Her number is 623-313-0049. You can also go on the website. It's AskSolarSandy.com. You can subscribe right there.
And you're going to see on my website as well, there's an article, or actually it's off of the one of the news stations here in Arizona, that is saying exactly what I'm saying, that APS is changing the rules and the rates so considerably, so that the lady that I was talking to earlier, she said, you can fact check me. I said, yes, you can fact check me. Everything that I'm telling my prospective consumers is absolutely the truth. It wouldn't behoove me to go out and spend 2 hours with people, doing all the prep work that I do, and not have it be honest, the truth that I'm telling them. So go to my website. There's a news clip on there. It's been on the news. A lot of people are aware what the electric companies are doing. I'm just trying to help you save money off a bill you're already spending money on. This is a way that you can take control over this bill and put more of that hard-earned money back in your pocket.
Again, that number is 623-313-0049, or call in here if you want to get the 5 myths of solar and how to save with no cost solar. There's no cost to you whatsoever. And don't forget, by the end of this year, you got that $200 savings if you qualify. So, and most people, I think, do.
Yes.
So, again, you can call here at 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Before we go, because we only have a couple of minutes and it
Sure.
goes by so fast, what about being grandfathered in? Tell them about that.
Yes, that's the net metering piece that I was talking to. The only way that this works is you're still connected to APS, the electric company. And as long as you're in the APS queue, this is why it's so important for you to call me now and get this in the works, that you are going to be, you're going to be in. You'll be grandfathered in at the current net metering rates. It's about $15. $7 is your basic connection fee, and about $7. They're changing that, and we don't know what it's going up to. So that's what I'm saying. Get in now while we know what it is before they change it, because they're trying to take these benefits away from our people.
Real quickly, also explain the sides of the bill that you always talk about, those fees.
The fees, taxes, and surcharges. I always go on and on about this. In the last 5 years, we've had more fees, taxes, and surcharges. Those get eliminated because there's no fees, taxes, and surcharges on the sunshine.
Well, let me tell you something. She obviously right now, the APS people, yes, there's a urgency. She can help people lower the bills with the SRP too. Right now, she's just really, really concerned about our APS people. That's why she's on here so much right now. I know a lot of you people might have heard her. Tell people about this. And this is information for you guys. Call in here, get these 5 myths of solar and how to save with no cost solar. Remember, this is no cost to you whatsoever. She does free consultations. She works with people valley-wide. There's a $200 incentive by the end of this year if you qualify. There's no reason not to call in and get this. Call here at 602-277-5369. Call her at 623-313-0049 or look at AskSolarSandy.com.